Welcome to a special edition of Heat Check powered by WeBuyOldJeans.com. These are the best thrift finds submitted by you, the viewers. Let's take a look and see who made the list. Remember, if you find some dope vintage items, send me an email at lootfam1@gmail.com with some photos and info, and we will potentially feature you in the next Community Heat Check. Now, before we get into it, I do want to remind everyone that this is one of the videos that qualifies for the Wu-Tang Forever T-shirt giveaway, a $500 valued T-shirt from Wu-Tang. All you have to do is be subscribed, like this video, and comment, and you're entered in. Every time a new video drops between now and the end of the year, you can comment on it for an additional entry. Now at number 10, we have an entry from the GA Thrift Flipper on Depop, who got this guy off of Whatnot. Check this out. This is an all-over print, Insane Clown Posse hoodie. Look at the hood here. Like, lets you, it makes you a juggalo. I thought this is obviously pretty crazy. He picked it up off of Whatnot for only $46. But later sold it for $350. The Insane Clown Posse crew, the Juggalos and Juggalettes, represent out there. They are rabid for this type of stuff. You can see here we have, it's got their own label. I'd imagine this is probably late 90s, early 2000s, something like that, would be my guess. But yeah, it's the ICP goes hard and people love their stuff. So the Hatchet Man rules on this one. Pretty sick entry for number 10. Next up at number 9, Bob, or as he goes by on eBay, Rip Bomba Word, found this super dope Big E Levi's denim jacket. Check out all of the details. This is so period. They were a fan, whoever owned it, of Cheap Trick, obviously. It's just got all the cool details that someone from this era probably would have been interested in. There is that Big E tab. My guess is based on some of the details here. We are looking at probably an early 70s piece, nothing older than that on this one. But this one has all the cool features. He loved it so much. He listed it for a ton of money on eBay. I don't think it's actually sold just yet, but he definitely had a hard time parting with it. So definitely a cool one here at number 9. Then at number 8, Johan, I don't know how you pronounce your name, but he goes by 05 Thrift on Depop. Found this jacket in Australia where he resides. This has got the Troy blanket lining. This is a Type 3 denim jacket. It's got a care tag. But look at this sweet. I mean, the fade and everything on this looks so beautiful. This is an incredibly good looking jacket. I don't believe that it's Big E at all. I think that's just the regular little E. But we are probably looking at an earlier 70s Type 3 denim jacket here. I believe that they sort of ended the blanket lining by the mid-70s. So that probably puts this in that sort of mid-70s category and era. But beautiful jacket, made in USA, but they still found it in Australia. Australia has had Levi's factories for some time. Some pretty cool stuff comes out of them. But this one looks absolutely incredible. Great job. Great find for number 8. Then at number 7, we've got the 7 Dice Jinkos pulled out of the bins by Austin, or as he goes by on Instagram, Frog Vintage. Shout out to him. Pulled these dope Jinko jeans. And we all know that Jinkos are all the rage right now. Size 34 by 32. Pretty sick find here for sure. The price that people are paying for Jinkos just seems to basically be going up and certainly stabilizing pretty high. But this was a dope one because it does have that 7 and the dice. Sometimes you just find them sort of plain, but anytime you can find those graphics, those embroidered graphics on the back pockets, you're going to get a bit more money. So this one is pretty sick here too for sure. So congratulations, Austin. What a cool pickup out of the bins. I'm sure people were freaking out trying to grab it before you did. But nice job to secure the bag. Congratulations.
So if you think you have a pair of jeans that might end up on this list, we recommend you check out WeBuyOldJeans.com. These guys are the best in the business. They can give you appraisals, they can help you with research, or they can make an offer on your jeans. They offer reasonable prices and great customer service. So we highly recommend our friends over at WeBuyOldJeans.com.
Then at number 6, Sean, who is a member of our Discord, shout out to the Discord members, link in the description below, found these pieces on a recent thrift trip. Check out the Alien tee. My goodness, this is so sick, on one of my favorite tags as well. Then we have a Grateful Dead tee, and he's paying, looks like, what, $9. Dang, the racks out here be taxing. Incredibly, this t-shirt would have probably been like a $2 at the most, 10 years ago. Then we have an old Beatles tee as well. That's super sick. And he pulled up on some Jinkos at the same time. And these are some older Jinkos too. So probably from the earlier days of the Jinkos. And all kinds of cool designs here. Love the stripe down the side on the black one. I think my friends actually wore these. I could have back in the late 90s, early 2000s. But incredible haul here. This is certainly valued pretty high, I would guess. Probably, all told, $1,000 or so. While we're not necessarily putting values on things, you can just imagine that the Jinkos go for a few $100s a piece, and these other t-shirts certainly would go in that realm. So absolutely sick. Definitely a big time score. Congratulations, Sean. Then at number 5, Justin R submitted this amazing abandoned house dream haul that he actually filmed about in the video in the description below. You can check it out. But we're just going to go through some highlights on this one. Found some incredible stuff. Found some old Converses that he flipped for big money. Found tons and tons of vintage t-shirts, including a Sade tee that he sold later for like $800, $900. So absolutely incredible haul. Would have been higher on this list, but I had to deduct a little bit of points because this was a bit of an older haul that he had from before the sort of time period that I was trying to get submissions from. So I still want to give him credit because this is an incredible one. Definitely a dream abandoned house find for sure. So check out the video to see all the cool things he found, but absolutely legendary. Then at number 4, we have Kenny, who submitted this incredible t-shirt, or looks like raglan shirt that he said that was mixed up with some other 90s Y2K race tees, and he almost left it behind, but something inside of him said to go back and get it. And my friend, that was the Lord. We have the drag buggy. This is like Ratfink. I believe it's a Ratfink design or mouse. It may be something derivative of it, but certainly got the Ratfink from the time period, that style. Absolutely incredible. This is a really, really good piece. These things are obviously hard to come by, particularly from that period. So absolutely insane find. I would wager, a guess on its value as, many hundreds of dollars on this one. So super cool. Glad you went back. Got to listen to your conscience, my man, because the instincts, your guts will help you out on this one. So good job. Super cool find. Then at number 3, we have Miguel, who submitted this absolutely incredible banger. We have a very early The Mountain t-shirt, the sun and the moon. Obviously, you've probably seen Liquid Blue has a similar one, but check out this mountain tag. These are old school. These things are incredibly hard to come by. This one looks like it's absolutely in incredible condition, size large, and look at the price he got. He got it for $5. They had it in the Halloween tops. So always check your Halloween department around this time of year because you never know what you're going to find. And this one was an absolute banger. He told me that he traded it for $1,000 worth of other vintage pieces that he was interested in. So you can only imagine the value of this particular t-shirt being so incredibly rare and so incredibly dope. So congratulations, Miguel, on the 3rd spot because this one is a banger. Then at number 2, my friend Miles, who has a YouTube channel you should check out and subscribe to. The link is also in the description below. But he found this estate sale haul, which was incredible. Super full. He's been like killing it at estate sales lately. So let's take a look at what he found. Here's a big old list of the stuff from one of these estate sales, and we've got some sick tees right off the bat. We have the Reebok Fitness Club vintage tee. We have the Race Official, the Adidas t-shirt. Gotcha, the Best Bait. Look at all these dope vintage t-shirts. Some old Giants tees here. We got some, looks like maybe some field pants and like some CJ, I think that's CJ Higson, or this was the old like Higgins. Yeah, it was like old hunting shirts from like the 40s and 50s. We got some old vintage basketball jersey. Like, look at this stuff. We have the vintage Nike Cruise, jamming on the Nike, like very sick, like incredibly good stuff. Some MTV Spring Break 1990s t-shirts. Everything here. We have a Worldwide UB1, like super cool. Incredible find. Congratulations. This is definitely one of the coolest hauls with such great variety. He's had some really amazing stuff come up even since this one. So go check out his channel in the description below, like I said. But this is good enough for number 2 this week. Then at number 1, Mark from the Instagram handle Constant Vintage found this Nirvana bleach long sleeve tee. This one is an absolute banger. You guys know I do love my Nirvana, and this is probably one of the cooler, my more favorite designs. Absolute sick with the Nirvana bleach on the long sleeves. This is a wild one, and he actually bought it for $3 at one of his regular thrift stops. So you cannot complain when you pick something up like this for $3 flipping. So congratulations, Mark, on the absolute stunner find and for making the number 1 spot here on the first of hopefully many community heat check videos. So thank you everyone who submitted stuff. If you find cool stuff from now till the end of November, send me those finds at lootfam1@gmail.com and we will consider them for the next heat check. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.